We have intuitive artist Val here. Dr. Sarah, how are you doing in the here and now?
I am pretty good.
Good?
Mm-hmm. I was just noticing that my hair smells like campfire because somebody I think is barbecuing or has a fire of some kind outside, and I was just out there, and
woodsy.
Yeah, woodsy, earthy.
Smell woodsy?
Yeah.
And what about you, Val? How are you doing in the here and now?
I'm probably about a 6. I always
We
like to
always
do the
home.
1 to 10.
She gives a number all the time,
Yeah.
and none of us know what that
6.
number means. What does that number mean?
It means I am, it's been a hard week, but I'm with a good friend. I'm with another good friend.
I'm your husband.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm your
Oh, yeah.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody?
And, yeah.
Okay.
About 6. What are you?
Thanks for asking. I am probably a little tired. I'm glad I had that seaweed. I do have a drink here. I think I'm good for another hour, and then I'm probably gonna want dinner.
Yeah.
I can tell I like doing this because I haven't had dinner yet. Usually if I don't eat dinner.
There's you know who Mark Manson is? He's like a blogger. Anyway, he wrote this one thing about like 7 questions to find your life purpose. Those were great questions. But one of them is what are things you do that you enjoy that make you forget to poop and eat?
I love that.
Yeah.
What
Because
if
you're
eating makes me forget to poop? Alright. This probably wasn't a good
I can't help
probably
you.
blew it there.
Alright. Then we would ask the 6 other questions. Thankfully they're there.
Whoa.
So my question for you, Val, is
Finally get
so you are tell us what you do.
I'm Val. I'm an intuitive artist. I am a shamanic practitioner, and I am a deliberate creator.
Woo! A lot of stuff.
I know,
there.
a lot of shit, huh?
Really. So what does that all mean? I mean, what do you do?
Well, a deliberate creator is somebody who creates deliberately, intentionally. I have, I do things with deliberation and intention. So.
But don't we all do things with I mean, I poop with deliberation. I drink with deliberation. That's why I don't understand.
I don't
that
think
term.
not all art is it deliberately. I think it's a lot of
what is
experimental.
undeliberate? What is undeliberate art?
Experimental. There's no intent behind it. It's just exploratory. It's experimental. It's I create tools for whatever it is that it's intended for. I create memorial paintings, and that's to help with the grieving process and stuff like that. So there's a specific intention that's attached to it.
I have to air this out. That I feel like your old partner with like when I poke at something, and I have to say that I'm not trying to be like your old partner when you used to do podcasts, but I am, but I'm being me, and me is this. I don't have any idea what you just said. I don't know, and just because you're going, like I get that you guys have this little love and synergy, but I don't know what she's talking about.
I think it's okay that you don't know what she's talking about.
You have validated my knowledge, and now I
don't
know what to do.
Well, I think a lot of people don't know because I was even thinking about the example of like pooping. When you poop or when somebody poops, do you have your phone in the bathroom with you?
Always.
So you're not even deliberately going into the bathroom to poop. You're going to the bathroom.
Just letting my body do its thing while I'm.
I'm being distracted.
Or mostly counting likes.
Right, counting likes. Yeah, he's like, who are all these others? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 97. Anyway, so people.
What's going on?
I'm just looking at this.
I think people in general.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. People in general, pause. You're hearing the Val voice.
I was just looking around.
What are you doing?
I got bored because I wasn't talking.
Yeah.
Others were saying things that didn't involve me, so then I was, looking at like, hoping it was gonna come back this way, but I was waiting for it to do so.
Alright, so you had me at something very interesting. When you're pooping or you're thinking about pooping, I'm like, no, I'm just letting my body do it. And you're like, aha!
Right.
I should be what?
That's exactly right.
Paying attention to how you feel. Like when you poop, you poop. When you are breathing intentionally, you sit and you should breathe. When you're drinking LaCroix, drink it. Don't think about anything else, but pay attention to it.
I had a guy who taught me meditation once who said that when you pee, you should just think about peeing.
Exactly. He would have also included poop, but most people won't talk about poop.
He just said he said, you know, you can meditate while you're peeing because you're just mindfully thinking of peeing.
Right.
So I mindfully put my intention in whatever that
I have to
art
tell
piece
you,
is.
a mindful creator sounds so much more zen than deliberate creator.
Whatever. I mean,
I'm
it's
not
my
changing
word.
my word.
I like deliberate.
I've grabbed deliberate, and it's staying. Talking to you guys.
All right. So we had this fight.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad. It was blood.
Today?
Yeah, the police. She had to call the police.
Wow.
It was about the word intuitive artist or deliberate creator. We were saying if you were to come on the show, I was begging her with tears in my eyes, like, please call yourself an intuitive artist.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, deliberate creator, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you're an intuitive. She went, bitch! And slapped me right across the face.
Wow.
It hurt.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
No.
She's a doctor.
That's another thing we can talk about later.
So Braves, why didn't the Japanese guy get a high five? Why didn't why?
It's going to be pejorative, I'm afraid.
Because Logan Paul left him hanging. I don't know. Is that a Japanese? I think it's because he did something bad about that. I don't get it, but I mean, it seems like I should probably block him. Seems blockable. Seems like we're going down. But then again, he's our only viewer. Actually, literally Twitch says 0. I don't even know how he slipped in under the 0.
Wow.
But we're getting somebody.
0 to hero.
Oh, he did OK Boomers. He OK Boomered us.
What does that mean?
That's what millennials say to people that are older. OK Boomers. It's becoming so cliche.
Oh, baby boomers.
Oh,
Right.
I'm an old person.
Well, you are.
Yeah.
Dr. Sarah's not. But she just doesn't know who Logan Paul is because Logan Paul's just he's a internet celebrity dude.
Oh, definitely would know that. I also have to Urban Dictionary things on the regular.
Yeah. So.
I don't know.
So Brave, can I just say this? We're probably not a good fit for you.
I just learned what yeet meant, but we need them because I need to stay.
Yeah, but if people come in with the OK Boomers, they're probably not gonna work out.
Right.
And plus, it's an offensive Logan Paul joke because I have a feeling Logan Paul was mean to the Japanese.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I could Google it. Let's Google it, shall we?
We can later. I'm just not really that interested in it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so
And I was
intuitive creator,
still Urban Dictionary. Later.
intuitive artist, deliberate creator, and I'm like, go with intuitive artist, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, and then slap me across the face. So what do you think? What are your thoughts? We said we would talk about it on the air.
Right. Mm-hmm. So you want me to pick?
I want you to be honest and hear. Look, I'm sorry. Am I doing something? I'm setting it. I'm setting it up. Enjoy your last time on the show.
Sure. I hope you're having fun because this isn't gonna happen again.
You're doing good. You're gonna never do this.
Yeah.
So no. So what I want you to do is hear both of our sides.
Okay.
And make a decision on which Val should pick.
Okay.
And I'll let Val go first. Go ahead, Val.
Okay, so intuitive artist, everybody uses that term.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very widely used term, and there's nothing. I mean, it's just okay.
Mm-hmm.
Intuitive artist, but deliberate creator. 1, it's deliberate, it's intentional, and 2, not a lot of people fucking use it.
That's true.
And for me, it's kind of like a saturated market. Intuitive artist, intuitive artist, intuitive artist. But when I hear deliberate creator, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
Feels different.
I think you should go with whatever feels right.
Wait, I was gonna give you my side.
Oh, you didn't already? What's your side?
That wasn't the whole 10
What's
minutes.
your side?
I'll simply say this. There's a lot of angles to what she calls herself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about what's true to her. I'm really gonna go into something you haven't heard. It's about what's gonna get her gigs.
Also
You know,
true.
she's not like working full time anywhere, and I'm not saying that for. No, I mean I get it, but my point is she's not working full time anywhere. She's making her way. My thought in marketing, business, we're talking money, yo, is cast a wide net that grab.
The millennials got that. Like
What's that?
The millennials got that. Yeah.
Cast a wide net,
Mm-hmm.
and the more common the words, the more people go, I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something I like. That's why the words intuitive artist to me are closer to, I do stuff with art. And it's a wide gap of what I do. You don't exactly know, but I do this with art and that with art and this. And I was like, love it. I'd like you to paint a picture or teach me how to paint a picture. It's 1 degree away from the name. Deliberate creator. Do you create buildings? What do you create? Now, please give us your honest opinion. Don't just your deferment because you love Val so much. I want you to think what would be on the marketplace something that would get more gigs. And now we'll be quiet.
One, I don't know any other intuitive artists besides Val, and it's not because I don't think it's because I'm not tapped into like that community, because I think I am. I just don't know anyone else. So that's good. You got that going for you, right? 2, I think that you guys could compromise and say deliberate creator of art, or deliberate artistic creator.
Deliberate creator of art.
Hey, fours. If you have
that.
input on this, I would love it. Fours. And I love your name, Forres. Foures. So you think we could compromise?
Yes.
I
Because
like that.
you get the piece of the art, so it's like, what are you creating? Not buildings, art. How do you create them? Deliberately.
A shitload of intention.
Yeah.
I love my shitload.
So it's funny when you say, I think you guys need to compromise. It's not me. It's just for her to choose. So I don't need to compromise.
I didn't, yeah.
Yeah, so the guy was making a reference to Logan Paul's suicide video.
Oh.
Yeah, something he did is he showed a video of suicide, so that's
Yeah, not
I
so
want
much.
to ban him.
Yeah, ban him.
Follow your heart.
Fuck.
I will. So brave. Yeah. Oh, I gotta figure out how to do that.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
If you are suicidal, there are resources.
There are.
You should look up a hotline and make
It's a
phone
joke
call.
because the guy was banned. Boop. But the guy was basically Logan Paul made a I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know if I
Okay, good.
Sounds terrible.
So okay. So
people on the internet have so much power. That's what makes me uncomfortable.
right. So good to see you, Forrest, and you're welcome to jump in.
Hi,
so
Forrest.
you think where did we land? I'm back.
Deliberate creator of art.
Hi, I'm Val, and I am.
Deliberate creator of art with a shitload of intention. What's up?
All right, Val. When was the last time you ran?
2 days ago. I cried too. So.
We talked about this.
What's the next question?
Hulu or Netflix?
Ooh.
How she's getting me moving now?
Netflix. I think. Yeah.
What about Hawaiian pizza? Good.
Fucking sucks.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No pineapple on pizza.
No. But I live with an Italian Jew, so it's like it's sacrilegious.
Do you feel like you were excited to get these questions?
Yes.
Why? I can tell.
Because it kind of like opens up the energy.
She's
I
like,
like
bring in the
energy.
funny questions.
Yeah, bring in the funny.
Are you a back stomach or side sleeper?
Well, I am a belly and like this side, the opposite side, the left side. Belly, left side.
I'm sure you're a back sleeper.
I'm not a back sleeper. Come
All right.
on,
Belly,
hon. I live on my belly.
If you're competing for Miss America, what would your talent be?
Ooh.
Intuitive art with intention creation.
I don't think I would do that. Honestly, I wouldn't do that. That's not my bag.
I'm not asking for fucking politics
I
here.
don't-
I'm just saying it's theoretically, if you're on Miss America, what would you expect?
Do art. Fucking.
Well, that's
paint
your
the
answer
ashes.
then.
Okay, there
I
you
think
go.
you should do mediumship, just really freak people out. And they would all vote for you, and then they'd be like, I think that she cheated.
Did you sleep with socks on?
Ooh, sometimes, but I really hate to be constricted, so it's like that just like
What does that
bothers
mean? You
me
hate
after
to be
a while.
constricted.
I don't like the feeling of it. I like, for some reason, I like to be cold when I sleep.
What does that mean though? Constricted. Like, can you give me an example of what constricts you?
Are you talking about my like like claustrophobia.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, sometimes I feel claustrophobic, so I don't like to feel things on me and stuff. So yeah.
Can you tell Dr. Sarah, like,
Dr. Sarah.
what I'm getting at is, I know that she's claustrophobic, so I do things to irritate her that would not
Like
not
lay
irritate.
on top of me. And
No,
just
but that's
like,
not even one. What I'll do is I'll go like this. I own your arm now. This is my arm, and just that right here, it's not even hurting her. Eventually, she has to wiggle out of it.
right.
So I'm going to give you a Krav Maga move later. You can slip right
Oh,
out
do you
of
know
that.
Krav
I
Maga?
used to take it.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know
really
that. So well rounded. Yeah. So then when earlier in our marriage, I would lay on top of her, do a full Spider-Man sprawl, and all she was under the blanket.
Oh, the under the blanket and.
And it would be like
And you would
a
fart.
Bronco ride.
You would fart.
Oh.
It'd be bad. Right?
I
Oh,
see
you
what
didn't
we're
want to
doing.
say that part?
I guess.
Oh, okay.
Well, do you feel shame when I talk about your claustrophobia thing?
No.
Well, I thought she would tell me when I farted.
Okay.
So you
Everybody farts.
I didn't want to talk about it.
Okay.
No, I like talking about what I didn't want to talk about. Yeah, I do this Spider-Man thing over her. And she's like, ah! And then what would be interesting is, see, you're kind of laughing. What would be interesting is she's got to grab the top of the cover. This part I find fascinating. Like, like somehow the outside covers.
Right.
Totally. Or if your like foot's out on the outside, it feels like you can breathe and stuff. It's just weird.
So the next question is what, tucked or untucked?
Worst plane experience.
What is the worst plane experience? I don't know. Screaming a person, or I don't know. I can't even really remember.
One of these questions.
Which
We need
humans?
to come up with better questions.
Oh, you don't like our questions?
No, just
So
that,
what-
just that one.
Oh, you
What
don't
is
like that
what's
one.
the most annoying thing a person can do on an airplane?
Fucking talk really loud, or just kind of, I hate the banging. You know, like always like banging the thing and not like really understanding that somebody's behind them or something.
Right.
So that annoys me.
Like putting their seat all the way back. I think it's rude too.
Yeah, that too.
Oh my God, Forrest had a good one. Scream Allahu Akbar. Racist, but funny.
Oh.
Funny.
I get it.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing that could happen on an airplane.
It is worse. What human, dead or alive, would you have dinner with? Good one.
Who?
What? Wow.
Um,
What did you just say? Who? I said what human, dead or alive?
I know. I don't. There's so many.
Just get one.
Frida.
Ooh,
Frida?
That's a good one.
You know you
be
love
fucking
Frida. We don't even have
fascinating,
anything
man.
about Frida in our house.
She wore Frida socks the other day.
She did?
I
Yeah.
did. He's not paying attention.
I got you.
Did you get me or did you get me?
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll help you out later.
I'm from Turkey, so it's not racist. No problem. Forrest, welcome. And who is your human, dead or alive, Forrest, and I hope I'm saying your name right, that you would have dinner with? Dead or alive? Anyone. We'll come back to you when you
She
text
says-
us. Okay. When is the last time you cried?
Oh, yesterday.
Okay. We know why.
Maybe
We've already
today
covered that in
morning.
4 prior segments, and it's
Right.
not
I mean, it's
Right.
just like every. Yeah.
funny. What would you get from an ice cream truck?
Oh, I forgot. That's a
Drumstick.
Did your
If I can love drumsticks. Or what was that like cherry bomb thing?
Get the bomb pops.
Yeah.
How do you
Like
think
old
people
school.
should let it go?
How do you think what?
People should let it go.
Let what go?
Anything?
That's a deep question. Just let it go. It kind of depends on what it is. I mean, Jesus.
Thanks,
Oh,
buddy.
we got a follow.
Nice.
Thank you.
Kind of depends what it is. I mean, if it's like a fucking resentment, that it might take a little bit of time.
How do you think people should let it go?
You just let it go.
All right. What movie did you walk out of?
I don't. Have we ever watched a movie?
It's not
I don't
a
think
movie.
so.
I'm just saying a we.
I know, but I'm trying to remember. I don't think we've ever walked out of them. I might have fallen asleep on
I'll tell
a lot of movies.
you. I'll tell you a marriage story that you will not like about me. I made her. I think we walked out of Avengers, first one.
Not because of the movie.
No.
Mm.
Val wasn't into it, and I was so in love with the movie. I was like, right? She's like, it's all right. And then like the second one, I was like, right? She's like, eh. And like the third one was like, what? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, we're done. Let's go. You're not enjoying
I was
it.
offended. Were you offended by me not liking it?
I was. I
understand
loved it.
Yeah, my brother's like really obsessed with the Marvel universe, which is really surprising to
Loved
me.
it.
But they're good movies, and I understand what it's like to. You really want somebody to love the things you like, and then when they don't, but you can't force
I can't
somebody
believe I'm
to
getting
love the
validation
Avengers.
on this. I did not expect
only
it.
because I understand. That's why I asked you guys the question from yesterday
What was?
about like the Reiki thing and like you not loving it, yada,
Yeah.
yada, like that kind of stuff. Because I get hooked on it, and I think like, why don't you love what I love?
It's interesting.
Maybe that's...
It took me a long time to get here.
Yeah.
I had to go through a lot of resentment to be able to be like, I mean, I took her class and I thought it was a wonderful class because what's interesting about Val is the thing that she does well in her class, the thing that she's so good at, you can't tell people she's good at because unless you experience it, it's not a marketable trait.
Right.
What she's good at is gentle nurture. When I realized that she's just being a gentle, nurturing influence on these people that are looking for their way and strangers, and she's not conniving, she's not looking for money, she's not looking to do any harm to anyone, just help them. I love that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what the medium is.
Right.
But I had to want to get to that place, and I didn't for a long time.
I understand.
I was filled with resentment
So
and scorn.
can we go back to the Avengers?
Sure.
Why is it important to you? She may never like the Avengers.
I do like it, though.
Let me just
I
tell
like
you.
it.
Ask
She's
her,
like, I love it.
let me tell you. Ask her about the accumulation of how much you like the accumulation of 30 years of Star Wars. How did you like that last movie?
Kind of fell asleep.
The
Fell
whole
asleep
movie.
in the Star Wars?
Yeah, I wonder who Ray's parents are, and by wonder I mean, oh, good night.
I was a little tired. Nothing.
Wow.
So
Yeah, that was a lot of money. Too. Daddy spent a lot of money on that one.
Has anybody fallen asleep in
I have a popcorn and a water.
I'm going to go see Knives Out tonight. God, I want to see Star Wars.
You'll love Knives Out.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm really excited about it. But I want to see Star Wars. I need to see it by myself. And I would like to see it during like a matinee when no one else is there, so the holiday time is not good for me. And I get my own snacks from Trader Joe's and I put them in my backpack. And then I go into the movie theater and I want to have like my own little moment with it, you know?
And are you a big Star Wars person?
Yes.
Can I tell you what I thought?
Yeah.
You trust me.
Right. It's also not going to shift my perspective.
Oh, it's interesting. I thought you'd be worried I'd spoil it for you.
No.
Why aren't you worried that I'm going to spoil it for you?
I don't think you're a garbage human.
I'm not. I'm not a garbage human. I liked it.
Good.
And I cried almost 3 times in the movie.
That's why I'm going to go by myself. Because I know for sure I'm going to
You
cry.
will.
Waterworks.
You will.
Easy.
And I'll say this. I've heard people go, oh, what about that? And I'm like, man, if you're microscoping this movie, I mean, I guess you could say you didn't like it. But for me, the sentimentality of the movie and where it was, its effort to wrap things up, I thought was noble. Now, Dr. Sarah, are you Rhea Seahorn? Are you Rhea Seahorn?
Is that something nice?
I feel like some weird joke's gonna happen.
If
Rhea Seahorn. Well, you better Seahorn this. I don't know what's happening. But Forrest did just follow us, so.
Thanks. Is Rhea Seahorn nice? Is she pretty? Then yes.
That's an actress. She's an actress.
Oh yeah, then yes. Is she pretty? That's what I always ask. They're like, you look like this person. Are they cool? Is she pretty?
Rhea
Is she
Seahorn.
funny?
Is she funny? All pretty smart funny.
Rhea Seahorn. Rhese.
We're looking it up for us.
Stand by.
Oh, there she is. Hold on.
Is it my dog over here?
I mean, I'll say this. I think you're more attractive than her, but I mean, it's not a horrible like, huh? It's this lady. I mean, I don't know who she is. That's
She's
pretty.
cute.
She looks like Claire Danes.
Yeah.
But want to know Forrest? Do you want to know who somebody said that Dr. Sauer's more like? Was it you that said it? Who said it?
Jeffy.
Jeffy said it, and I'm really smart about this because I think. What's wrong?
I'm mapping it.
What are you mouthing?
He answered.
Oh, you didn't want me to set it up. You get tired of my setups, don't you?
Sometimes.
Okay, go ahead,
Just
you
me.
mouth it. Mouth it for the last time you're going to be on the show. Enjoy the last time.
That's why I wanted you to wash your glasses.
Tina Fey. Oh,
Oh,
She said it.
it's in.
so drained.
They're in my backpack.
Damn.
You're an intuitive mouthing of my jokes. All right, so you love when we bicker. You do.
I think it's adorable.
It is.
And it really makes me laugh.
When we told our daughter about the story when she went, I want to eat.
Yeah.
My daughter sobbing
Yeah, because
in frustration. No, oh no.
Oh, frustration?
No, because you know what I've realized about my parents, even though now there's only one, and probably me and Val, which is this: you see, this is a fresh day for you of our banter. But my daughter's 21, has like lived with it her whole life, so she's tired of my shenanigans. She's tired. Now she could move, but she won't. No, she will never see this. But the truth is, you know. So it's grinding for her, but for you it's like a fresh new day where I go, enjoy your last day on the show, mouthing my punchlines.
Right.
I literally brought you on the show. Look at God.
The funny part about it is that his mom does this. She'll like jump on the punchlines and stuff. So I think he married his mom. And
Someone's coming to give you a
respect for
tattoo right now. Where do you get it and where?
Ooh, I don't have any tattoos. I'm like a virgin tattoo person.
Where would you put it?
I think my first one is I don't want to sleeve. I want to go all out.
Great.
Maybe like when I turn 51, which will be in 11
20 years.
days.
Yeah. Well,
Do you silence your phone when you sleep?
Yes. Well, okay.
I
I
do,
I
but then
think
I know
I
because I can't work things.
Yeah. Sometimes I
Do you want our
forget.
social? Our social is, I mean, it's facebook.com/
our social security number? I'm not giving that to you on the internet. Wellness
Isn't
and
that-
Weirdos, or Instagram at Wellness and Weirdos.
You're looking. Sorry.
WEIRDOES. No E. W. I'm a doctor thing.
So you're looking for a mate, and where do your eyes go first?
It depends. I'm looking there.
The face or the eyes?
Face or the eyes? Gotcha. Air guitar or air drums?
What?
Air guitar or air drums?
Do you shred on the guitar?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the drums?
Guitar.
Super
Yeah.
salad.
Salad.
I'm shallow.
Do aliens exist?
I think so.
Where are they?
I don't know.
It's such a mellow one.
Not my bag.
Not my thing, you know, they're just around.
They're somewhere.
Bungee jumping or skydiving?
Skydiving.
Skydiving.
That scares the shit out of me. I don't think I feel it.
What haven't you done yet?
So much.
A lot of stuff.
Travel to Europe.
I ain't got been good.
When's the last lie you told?
I think it was something like, I'm not feeling good, but I just wanted to paint. Yeah.
Makes sense.
What do you consume because you have to, not because you want to?
Water. I hate water.
Me too. When is it okay to lie? I should have asked. I should we push that next to the.
When is it okay to lie? I think when it might hurt somebody.
If you told the truth.
Yeah.
I agree. Do you nap?
Sometimes.
During the Star Wars.
I wish I did.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
One
But I
you like-
love dogs.
You do?
I
Gums
do.
or mints?
What?
Gum or mints? I think I did say gums or mints.
Yeah, she's
Gum?
like, excuse me.
Gum or mints?
Gum. I'm chewing it.
Destiny's Child or Beyonce?
Beyonce, right?
Wow, I picked Destiny's Child.
Do you still listen to Michael Jackson's music?
I do sometimes, even though he's probably bad. But
He's also dead.
right, that's good. That keeps him safe.
Right.
Do you
Everybody's
care if you're?
safe.
Do you look for products that are not tested on animals? That's a better way to ask that.
Not specifically, but man, do I feel nice when I do.
It's nice to see the little bunny on the back.
It's a little bunny.
The little bunny that says like not tested on animals.
Do you look for that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween or Christmas?
Probably Christmas. I
You
guess.
got me on this one.
I'm stumped.
Here's my favorite one. I think we'll end your thing with this. What was the last time you cleaned out your car?
Ooh, it's been a while.
It's been a long.
Been a while. Probably a month ago.
About a month. So, what's your favorite thing in your current career that you're doing right now?
I guess I'm kind of like an experimental. I love trying new stuff. I love like the creative process.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing a lot of like different types of like classes and just kind of like being in a creative zone and not really kind of looking for like the end result or outcome of like, oh wow, I have 10 people in this class. But just to come up with creative ideas on how to make people feel like they can be creative as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so I really like that part because, you know, as an entrepreneur, I like that creative freedom that I have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I used to work at a college and there's a lot of restrictions and there's a lot of like, you know, rules.
Right.
I fucking hate rules, you
Yeah.
know, for the most part. And I love having the creativity to just be creative, I guess.
So, what was the last thing you did that you were like, yeah?
Well, I created what's called a shitload of intention classes, creativity classes.
Uh-huh.
And it really kind of came from a very small idea. And I really like how it's expanded into like different things. It's expanded into like meeting you and being here and taking them into a recovery home for women. It just and it just came from a little thought, a little idea, and I love how that magic happens.
Dr. Sarah, you got Reiki from Val.
I did get Reiki from Val.
You want her to Reiki you on the stream?
Yeah, but not right now. We don't
Why
have
not?
time.
We don't? Oh, we're almost
No,
done.
and Val doesn't have her Reiki things.
Okay.
I mean, unless she does. But we can do it later.
Okay.
Next
And
time.
what does it feel like to get Reiki'd?
From getting Reiki from Val is a really, really great experience.
You said she's good at it, huh?
She's very good at it.
What does it mean?
It means that she provides a safe place to give participants, students, clients, whatever, insight into their current challenges, celebrations, and then insight into like specific directions that they should go on. Like.
So she gives them insight.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel more clear about that insight when she's done Reikiing you.
Yes, and then I also, it's like also like a physical like feeling too, of like peacefulness.
You feel more peace.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And do you cry during Reiki? Do you get Reiki'd?
I have cried before during Reiki. I cried afterwards during Reiki. The first time that Val Reiki'd me, I felt like somebody put like the brakes on my life in a good way.
When Val did that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Afterwards, for like the next like 2 weeks, I was just really slow, but okay with that. Like okay with slowing down and not being like a psychopath that has to get everything done in like 35 seconds or I'm a horrible human, you know?
You both looked at me like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good. Do you got more? You want me to keep probing?
No, I think that's fine.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's anything else you want to say? I was thinking about maybe you doing like a reoccurring segment on the show, but I don't want to make that commitment to you yet because you're still kind of hard to manage, to be honest.
Oh shit.
What? Why is that funny? It's true. I'm like, you know, when I'm like, and that's when I
Tina Fey,
Yeah.
I know the words.
it's like because she's got 26, 7 years of my jokes, so she's like,
Let's go,
Right.
fuckface.
right?
Not that face, but let's
So
go.
my point is, I thought it would be interesting. We should talk about this before we close. Like she brings something on.
Mhm.
That's the thing about Jeff. He's always got something to present.
Mhm.
So what if like every time we did it, we do a little spot with the deliberate creating artist.
I could bring my cards.
Awful,
Mhm.
awful. It's
Well,
too many words.
Okay, we'll get through it. We're gonna
Oh,
figure
I like
this
you
out.
disagreeing with me.
Mhm.
I mean, you're one of the most successful New Age people I've ever met.
New age. That's nice. I'm 1,000 years old on the inside,
Mm.
but
I've never seen somebody with the depth of New Age beliefs that you have, but that's also a go-getter and a motivator. And one of my criticisms from some of the people that Val works with in the New Age category, which is kind of a shitty thing to say New Age, I think, is it?
I understand what you mean. It's actually like old age, new age practices. You think that it's. I understand.
I'm not trying to be shitty.
I know
but I'm
you're
not
not.
also just trying to make my point.
Mhm.
So one of my complaints about people in Val's field,
Mhm.
I believe Val's put her life on the line to try to do this. I mean,
Mhm.
she does have me to lean back on, but you know, got licenses. We did all the shit
Mhm.
so she could help people, and then she walked around and said to everybody,
How do you do, success here?
and they all said the same thing: manifest. And I don't believe that,
Mhm.
and I'm mad. It's like, I mean, she's doing okay, but she's not like if I wasn't around,
Mhm.
being light in recent tragedy, she couldn't survive, and I'm disappointed that there's no like you do this. There's no plan. There's no steps to success in her world. So I hope she finds them. But my point is, I assume like people that are of that going down that road, they don't have a lot of structure financially, and you do, but you have a devout belief in it. I can
Right.
tell you do.
In the new age.
And I'm not going to say you're the
stuff.
only person, because one of the women that I know that Val has treated, the woman that gave us the spiel about the ants,
Mhm.
she's successful. She's like extremely. I really like and respect her work moxie,
Right.
but I just don't. I don't know.
I think that like manifestation too is like, I mean, you have to do things. You can't just like hang out and hope for the best. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have the things that you guys put in place too, like a business license and everything. Like the parts of your, like what you're putting into it and all the pieces. And then I think that the manifestation piece is just really an unwavering belief in what you're doing that you hold that will carry you through no matter what.
It's kind of like a feeling. It's a feeling of like, yeah, I already have this and this is what it feels like.
Interesting. All right.
There's a balance. You have to do shit, but you also have to believe you can.
I'm just looking at both of you. Both of you are giving me your own version of reaffirming looks. Val's going, and you're doing the, and Val's like, that's what I'm saying. And you're going, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm like
right.
the oddball out here. All right,
Okay.
we're done.
We can talk about manifestation next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Is there like a sign out that we need to work on?
Peace. Yeah.
Thanks.